All right, what's up, ninjas? So today's video, I'm gonna show you guys how to muscle up. So a lot of y'all out there probably seen muscle ups, and I've always wanted to do them. So I'll walk you guys through how I teach muscle ups. And it doesn't matter, how old you are. I've taught people to muscle up in their 40s, 30s, 20s. Doesn't matter. It's all about being patient and going through the progressions, increasing strength. But as long as you see how to break it down, you'll have a path to get there. So what we'll do is we'll work backwards. So I'll start with the muscle up, how I start into a muscle up, and what I hope to show you today is some really cool tips that will get you into your first muscle ups and improve your technique and strength. So, all right, so let's go warm up real quick, and then we'll get into the muscle ups. Warm up your back.
I like water.
You like water? It's good to drink, right? Beeswax. Crab walk backwards. Backwards crab walk. Arms on the ground. Good. Like this, warm up your back too. Neck circles. So I warmed up on the ground a little bit. I'm gonna do a quick set of pull-ups. You don't have to do too many pull-ups. Just get your lats warmed up and your shoulders.
Hey, Logan, watch the man stuff, okay?
Muscle ups are a green belt skill, at least to start training. And then when you're a blue belt, that's when you start mastering those muscle ups. How I started with muscle ups is by actually starting above the bar. And the way you get above the bar is by doing a pullover. And you can practice pullovers pretty early on in, as a Body Dojo Ninja, like orange belts, even yellow belts. They could even start practicing pullovers. But that's one of the prerequisite skills, at least how I teach muscle ups. So pull over again, hang below the bar, you kick your legs up above the bar, and then use that momentum to get yourself above the bar. So starting from here, it's a lot easier to get into to do a full muscle up. One, you already have that above the bar feeling, and then when you lower yourself, you could use that action, that momentum to pull yourself back up. Start our muscle ups. All right, it's always easier to start, at least for me, and when I teach my students, my clients, it's always easier to start from above the bar. Because when you lower yourself, boom, you get that angle, that magic angle, which is about in front of the bar, and an extension, and your shoulders open up. And what happens is you use that, it's almost like a spring, and you use that to help you propel yourself back up. And it's a lot harder to get into that position by starting underneath the bar. You really have to practice timing and get the right feeling. But when you already start above the bar, as soon as you lower yourself, your body gets into that position naturally. So once you get strong enough, and I'll show you what you need to do to get there, start above the bar as you practice your muscle ups. All right. So I'll show you some exercises to practice to finally get you to your muscle up. So the first thing is practice explosive pull-ups to your chest. So when you pull, explode up, boom. I want you to hit your sternum. Boom. That's as high as you want to go. Boom. All right. So your set is over when you can no longer hit your sternum. So you practice those. That'll help you get that initial strength. The next thing is that transition part of the muscle up. That's where a lot of people struggle. So in order to practice that, what I want you to do is practice muscle up negatives. And in order to do muscle up negatives, you naturally have to get above the bar. So that's why it's good to know how to do a pullover. So let's do that. So we'll pull over. All right, now starting above the bar, lower yourself slowly with control. So you're gonna slide your torso on the bar till about hit your sternum, then lower your elbows. Lower yourself to the ground. Repeat, pull over, whoa. Almost didn't make it. And lower yourself with control. So, and that'll be your set. Just keep going, pull over, negative, pull over. And what you'll notice when you do these negatives, keep note of where your legs are and your upper body in relation to the bar. So what you'll see is your legs will actually come underneath the bar and your torso will stay over and on top. And that's in order to keep your like center of gravity around the bar. So just remember that positioning, because as you perform muscle up going upwards, you want to reverse that and get into that same position. So as you do the muscle up, you want to get your chest above the bar and your legs are going to be underneath and in front. So you're going to wrap your body around the bar. And that's how you could get into that transition as you do the muscle up in the positive direction. All right. So we worked on explosive pull-ups. We did muscle up negatives. So now what we're going to do is practice actually doing the transition from underneath the bar. And the way to do that is by doing jumping muscle ups. So in order to do jumping muscle ups, you do need to find yourself a bar lower enough where you could get enough assistance by jumping. Basically going to perform a muscle up, but use your legs to help you get that initial burst of power above to get above the bar. So what this will help you do is get to that feeling of transitioning your hands from below the bar to the above the bar position. So start below the bar. So my legs are pretty bent here. Boom, explode up. Then go down. And do it again. Boom, explode up. So, boom. So what I want you to focus on with a jumping muscle up is to actually almost perform like a lat pull down. So as you jump, you could keep like a slight bend in your arm and do like a lat pull down. And what that will do is bring your upper body out here. Instead of pulling straight up, I want you to bring your upper body out here. So when you're at about maybe like a 60-degree angle, you pull yourself towards the bar. And what that would do is help you get your torso on top and over the bar to transition. So I'll do that jumping muscle up from this side, so hopefully you get a better angle. Boom. All right, so watch, I do like a lat pull up, a lat pull down this way. My arm's gonna be at this angle, and then I'm gonna pull myself towards the bar. And you see where my torso ends up, above the bar. So what that's gonna simulate is when you're actually doing these muscle ups, when your body's at that lower angle here, you're gonna use the same technique. You're gonna use that momentum pulling you back. Do a lat pull down at the same time, pulling your upper body at an angle this way. It's gonna pull this way, boom. And then you pull into the bar, get your chest above that bar, and from there you just need to do a dip. All right, so that's how you practice the jumping muscle ups, and those are some key things to focus on as you do those. And then lastly, which is something that all green belts should be practicing, are horizontal bar dips. So you obviously want to, in order to do horizontal bar dips, you jump if you're at a low enough bar, into that support position, or you could do a pullover. So depending on what you have available, I'm just gonna jump. Ooh. All right. And then when you do these dips, make sure you touch your chest to the bar. All right. So you want to be pretty proficient at that. As you get stronger, try to lower your elbow angle as you do that dip. And that's going to help you get enough strength in your forearms to do that transition. All right. So I hope you guys enjoyed that muscle up tutorial. So remember, when you're first starting out, getting those full muscle ups, start above the bar. Use that transition below the bar to help give you enough spring and angle to fire yourself back above the bar. And remember, it's more of like a lat pull down movement. Put yourself into the bar so you get above that bar. So work on those explosive pull-ups, work on those muscle up negatives, work on those horizontal bar dips, and your pullovers. So make sure you get that down pat before you start a lot of your muscle up training, and just keep at it. Again, muscle ups are more of a advanced green belt and blue belt movement. So I could show you how to get to green belt, show you how to get to blue belt on using with our Body Dojo programs, and you can get those on our website, bodydojo.com. With membership, we'll give you our belt level programs to help you hit your goals. So I'll catch you in the next video.